My favorite was the car we used to get around the island when we lived in Hawaii, the great Honda Fit, a 2012. It was compact, economical, and surprisingly fun to drive. Halfway into owning it, I realized that it had an optional sport mode, which meant you could use the rather hidden paddle shifters, which was an experience. More than anything, the Fit was great for tight parking on Oahu's crowded beaches. But as our family grew, especially with the addition of our rather horse-like dog, so did our need for more space. And don't get me wrong, I love that vehicle as well, but not in the same way as the Fit. It's not really much fun. The Fit was, much to the chagrin of Fit enthusiasts, and yes, there are Fit enthusiasts. I mean, this guy argues rather eloquently that it was the greatest car of all time. Not sure about that. Anyways, sadly, Honda quietly discontinued the Fit, at least for us in the US, in 2020. And this story is all too common. A legacy manufacturer developing from the ground up a safe, practical, and affordable little hatchback only to kill it a decade or two later. Why are cars like the Fit such rare breeds, especially here in North America? And who's to blame for the death of the small, affordable car as a whole? Let's find out. Now, it's not that the oil crisis and the need for better gas mileage brought about the first small cars. There were cycle cars in the early years, micro bubble cars in the 50s, tiny sports cars like the Austin Mini and Sprite and MG Midget in the 60s. No, it's just that for whatever reason, small cars got really good in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Of course, part of this has to do with manufacturers figuring out how to get better fuel economy from their cars. I mean, it wasn't really going to be possible to have these massive hulking cars powered by tiny little four cylinders. The car design as a whole had to change from the ground up. Of course, this resulted in loads of awful thrown together cars, especially from American manufacturers, the Pinto, the Gremlin, and also cars that were just kind of smaller versions of big cars. But something else happened.